Hello everybody and welcome back to the Valley, the old farm. So you join me as I've just been picking up some bits. This is my second trip around my productions to get some apples, some honey, eggs. Yeah, there's a lot of things, some wool in here as well. So I've decided to sort of pick things up rather than have like wool distributed, because it will only go to the spinnery, and the spinnery is getting quite full at the minute. And same with sort of eggs. I just thought it's better if I can bring them over into my storage here, which we'll go and do. We'll just sort of top this off now. Got some apples as well, and I bet you're thinking, apples? Where did they come from? Where do we get apples? Well, I will show you. So we'll just get all this put in here now. Going through a little bit slow, some of these apples are. So I'm going to store everything in here as like a central unit, and then if somewhere needs wool or eggs, then we'll just pick them up from here, and obviously we'll be able to just load in as many as we need pallet-wise, and we'll be able to just go and do our rounds. I think that'd be the best way, because when you distribute things, there's a chance of too much going in. So, like now, the spinnery's got like 30-odd thousand litres in there, and it's going to take a while to get through that, so I don't need to keep adding more and more in. This is doing quite well as well. It's what we got in here. We've got 15,000 litres of fabric in here, which sounds a bit strange with litres, but look at this. 4 boxes of clothes. That's a lot of money at the best time, that is. Yeah, there's a good 40,000 there. So, I've done my little trips around. What else are we doing today? Well, I got myself a corn header on lease because we've got cornfields, and we're going to need one of them, and I've managed to pay this thing off. Yes, it cost me about 180,000, but we've now paid it off. This is mine. So, there is not really much left, actually. That thing, yes, because that's several 100,000. That thing as well, because we're going to need one of them. What else? Well, yeah, just that, really. The truck, combine, and the corn header. That is all we have on lease at the minute. Now, I am thinking of swapping out the Massey. Now, only because the Massey, we started with that because it was a cheap tractor. It's a small tractor, and it's quite low horsepower. But we have got this. So it would be nice to have a couple of big, powerful tractors. So I might think about leasing, like get rid of the Massey, lease another big tractor, and then until I can pay that off. Or save me pennies and see if we can actually pay it off outright. But that's not going to be for a little while. So what are we doing today? Well, we're going to jump in this thing. Big Bertha here. We've got some barley fields to sort out. So I did say we got barley fields to sort out. Well, we've only got one, because I keep thinking in my head, that one over there to the left, I keep thinking that's mine. It's not. I wish it was. I haven't got that yet. Can't afford that. We've got this barley field, which is mine, and the oat field as well. So barley field's ready to go. Oat field's ready to go. So we're going to start with this one. This grass actually isn't a million miles off, is it? Oh, it's... yeah, it's a little way off, actually. But yeah, that barley field over there, that's ready to go. And, oh, I'd really wish I could have it, but the money's gone up. It's only 300,000 now, so, yeah, we're just going to stick with this one for now. So let's jump in. Look at all the screens coming down there. Get hooked up to this. Back away. Beautiful. So we'll go and open the combine. I don't think we need to unfold the header on this one. We don't. We'll just make sure the straw swath is enabled. Yeah, it's on. We're going to fly around this. We're going to get this done. We'll see how much we get off this. Looking pretty good. What's the yield on it? Oh, 115%. Potentially nearly 60,000 litres. We'll see. So let's get things underway with a barley harvest. Look at this. So this is all mainly going to go for keeping our chickens alive, really. And it couldn't come at a more better time, because we are very low on... Well, the barley ran out a little while ago. We are very low on wheat. I think we literally have 2,000 to 3,000 litres left. And obviously the chickens are getting through a fair amount of it. I think it's around about 8,000 a day. Okay, nearly 7,729 litres a day. Yeah, that's it's not too bad, but we've got 17,850 in there at the minute. Like I said, we are very short on wheat. 9,612 litres is what we have left in the silo. Yeah, that won't last long at all, so this is coming at a perfect time. So we'll get this field up, we'll tackle the oats, and then the oats are going to go straight across to our grain mill, and we can finally kickstart our grain mill and make some flour. Plus, we've got to be a bit careful as well because rain is on the way, so I'll set the time at 0.5. Because I think it's 11 o'clock the rain's here, so yeah, we don't want that because that's going to stop play, that is. We can't harvest in the rain because the yield, it will just drop the yield. And it's just pointless then if we're going to do that, so we need to get this done. So not bad going this, the first headland round, the combine is literally just starting the second pass around. And we've already got a full, look at that, that is full. Massively full grain tank here of barley. I'm hoping the combine's going to stay. Yep. So we'll get this filled up. I think we're going to do pretty well. The worker's not doing a bad job, although he did have me scratching my head a little bit because I've just gone around with the baler, just picking up a few, picking up the straw swaths and while the worker is going round. Worker did miss this little bit here, but that's when I had to bring the trailer in to unload. It sort of rolled through a little bit. We'll sort that out. Well, the work had me scratching my head a bit because I parked the trailer like over here, just sort of backed it up there out of the way as you can see the tire marks. And the worker was, he was faffing about, like here, you can see like on the road. I couldn't work out, I'm thinking, the field's here, where you going, mate, what you doing? Well, it turns out that the worker was actually trying to self-unload and he was backing up towards the trailer, but obviously the traffic on the road was causing him some issues. I kept trying to reset him. I kept bringing him back into the field, reset him, staring me straight in the face. That the big trough at the top there was like full. The hopper on the harvester was full, and I didn't even spot him. I'm just thinking, what is he doing? Yeah, he kept, every time I tried to reset him, he kept going back for the trailer. We got there in the end, though. I kind of realised what he was doing in the end, after many attempts of trying to go for the trailer, and me just thinking, why is he trying to go on the road? He's gone rogue. But no. So we're doing pretty well on here. Got a nice amount of barley anyway. Got a few bales. Got to remember the 50,000 litres each. I think we're just going to get another one here. There we go. It's quite nice as well to be able to use the John Deere and not worry about racking up some hours on it and getting charged another hourly cost because it's now mine. It's quite nice as well using this baler without having to worry about the windrows that go on the front because the combine does everything. It swaths it. I don't really have to worry too much because well, as long as I keep it in this red pickup area here on the baler, you see, we're good. So we'll get this finished off and then we just need to move down the road to the oat field. And then when that's done, we can take it across the grain mill. Start production. The barley field all done then, not bad. 62,000 litres or just over by 11 litres. And we've got 5 bales. Now the work has gone over to the oat field, is going to start on there, or the work is going to fill up pretty quick. So we're going to have to take this over, we're going to dump this back into the silo on the farm. Now we need to get back to the oat field. There's no doubt as soon as we get back there, the worker is going to be waiting for an unload because it does fill up pretty quick. And I think we are going to get quite a few oats off that. If we've got 62,000 litres off that barley field, yeah, the oat field's a lot bigger. So it should keep the grain mill going for quite some time. So let's get this back to the farm, unload, and we'll go get our first load of oats on the harvester. Well, things are going quite nicely on the oat field. The worker is doing a good job, just going around picking up some more bale, see if we can try and, like, you know, kill a few birds with one stone here. Now, I did just try and... oh, we're missing a little bit there. I did just try and hook up this thing. It's got a, like a hitch on the back. Now, it used to have one in the middle and 2 either end. But the ones either end seem to have disappeared in the last update. And the one in the middle, it seems to stick out more when it's folded. But then as soon as you fold it out, it retracts in. Now, you can hook up a trailer because I've just tried to hook up my bale trailer to it at the same time. And it worked, it was towing it round until it came to spit out the first bale. And then it did a flip in the air. So, yeah, I'm not really sure what's going on with that, but it used to work because they used to have two on the sides. I don't know what happened to them. There's no option to be able to select if you want to hitch on it or not. So, yeah, I might have to try and drop Mark a message, who's the maker of this baler. See if we can find out like what happened to the hitches on the side. That's a big mound there. Jeez. So this is where I got to here with the trailer when, yeah, as you can see, it's pointing that way, which is very random. Because it decided to, yeah, do a bit of a flip in the air as it tried to put the bale out. Now, granted, the bale did go on. But it didn't like it at all. It flipped in the air, it landed that way. I thought, yeah, okay, I'm going to detach it there. And we'll call that a bit of a bad job. So we're all done on the oat field, and the two fields together, we've got 14 bales. Bearing in mind, they are 50,000 litres each. So that's quite a nice amount. If anybody wants to do the math, go for it. I'm rubbish at maths. I'm not even going to attempt it. The worker's just parking back up at the start. You can see the trailer's quite full, I think. It's around about 70,000 litres. So not as much as I thought. I thought we were going to get around about 100,000. We get around about 60 on the other one. This is a lot bigger, so maybe oats just not yielding as well. I don't know. So let's go drop these back off at the farm. We'll come back, grab the trailer, take it over, and I'll see you over at the grain mill. So just in case you're wondering as well, yes, this has changed. In case you're probably thinking, well, hang on, I'm sure last time we saw a video, this was red. It was. I forgot about this one. This is one that I've used before. I don't know why I didn't go for this one because it's got twin axles. It seems to handle better. And you can fit more. I think you can get about 24 bales on this one. Where the other one, was it 12? I think we were limited quite a lot because it just went down the middle. Is it 12 or 8? Wasn't many at all. So I got rid of that one, got this one, and I managed to save some money as well. So again, win-win all round. So just pulling into the grain mill then was 69,531 litres of oats. We'll get this straight in here, which are going nice and quick, and now we can finally start our grain mill making us some flour. So we can come onto here, then we can go down to the oat flour and we can activate that. 15 oats to 19 flour. Look at that, 2 litres already. Oh, this is going to be good. So we can take this back to the farm. Really, that's about it for today in game anyway, so we could probably go to sleep because there's nothing else to do. We'll come back tomorrow with the truck and we'll see how many pallets of flour we've got. So we're into the next morning and we are here at the grain mill with the truck, and I'm just going to park here because this is where the pallets come out. So we're going to activate the auto load. We'll go and have a look and see how many pallets we're going to get. Well, that's not bad. We still got nearly 52,000 litres in there, but 22,000 litres of flour. So if we go and have a look in here, so 22 and a half, but if we go for 22 pallets, we'll take them out. They're all going to dive onto the truck. And then we'll disable the auto load. We've got all them on there. Look at that. My word. That's not bad for just one, like, overnight. So bearing in mind, this grain mill is just standard grain mill. It's not been upgraded or nothing because it's very expensive. That's pretty good going. Now, can you see why I didn't want to distribute these over to the bakery? Because doing that, I don't think the bakery is going to get through this very quick at all. And I just think if we're not careful, we're just going to fill the bakery full of flour where we could potentially go and sell this. I'm not exactly sure what it's going for. So the best we can get looking at this is £675 per pallet. So we're looking at just, what, around about 15,000 for everything we've got here. Yeah, that's not really worth it, is it? So what we're going to do is, if we go, well, let's just see, actually, bread. Yeah, there's the difference, look. £675 per 1,000 litres, so per pallet, basically, because the 1,000 litre pallets. If we just sell that, about 15 grand. Bread, if we go take it to the bakery, 1,781 per pallet, per 1,000 litres, so per pallet of bread. Yeah, that's a better thing to do. So let's close the curtain up. let's go and deliver some flour to our bakery and actually kickstart our bakery as well. So the grain mill's going and the bakery all in one episode. Fresh smelling bread. Yeah, I'm down for that. So the bakery's just pretty much round the corner. From where we are now, we just go straight up the road. You can just see slightly to the left in the distance there. That's our like little business park area. So it's just sort of the other side of that is where the grain mill is. Now we're going to go and unload this. I think this is a bit of one of them not very easy kind of spawn points for the pallets. I think maybe this is not even where they go. I thought this is where they go. Did we not deliver them there? Oh dear, okay, I need to find out where we tip these then. Well, I was right, but just a little bit off. Just a little bit further this way. Now, it's going to be, like I said, it's going to be a little bit tricky because it's a kind of just picks up a certain point there, so we're going to have to keep loading these back on again and then unloading them and so on. But we're finally getting flour into our bakery so we can make bread now. I think we can't be far away now from being able to make cakes. And that, whatever that other one is we can make. I think we've got everything. Oh no, hang on, sugar. That's not me. That's not me swearing, that's sugar. Yeah, we need sugar, don't we? We need the sugar mill. Now, I can't remember how much the sugar mill is. Me back up a little bit. Oh, sorry, dude, I just ran him over. How much was the sugar mill? Did we ever find out? We need just one more. Come on now. There we go. So that's everything in. We can now close the curtain up. And let's go and have a look and activate the bakery. So it's not going to be the quickest process this is because it's 2 flour to 1 bread. But yeah, it's going to be well worth it. We'll stack them up in our warehouse until the best time to sell. Now, what do we need for cakes and then that one, whatever that one is? So we need flour, which we've got. Milk, which we can do, eggs we can do, butter we can do, strawberries we can do, melons and apples. We can do everything. And I think the same for that one. Yeah. Oh, that one's actually better. I wonder how much they go for. Because it's just basically eggs and apples and sugar. But we can do them all. We just need to start saving. Like once everything's paid off, we just need to start saving like the melons and I think we actually do save them. We're saving apples. We're saving strawberries. I think it's just the melons that are being sold every hour at the minute. But we might need to save some of them. It only takes 7,000 in here, and it doesn't look like there's only 1. So we just need to save 7 pallets, and then we'll be okay. Yeah, that's definitely something we can do. Well, at least the bread's going. Here we go. We've got our first litre of bread. Can you smell it? Oh, it smells good, doesn't it? So, bakery's going. Grain mill's going. I think that's pretty good. I think the next thing we can do now is going to be potatoes and maybe corn. Actually, potatoes are ready now. Corn is going to be a couple of months away. That's October for corn and sunflowers. So we can do the potatoes, but we're going to have to store them in the factory. I don't know how many we're going to get. So we're going to fill the factory up first, and then we're going to have to store them in the silo because we can't do anything until we've got some sunflower oil. But we need the sunflowers in October to be able to make sunflower oil. So we've got to get the flowers first, harvest them, go put it in, and then make it into oil before we can then start shipping it across. So it's probably going to be more towards the end of the year, probably December time, maybe November time. Depends how quick it is at making oil. That's before we can actually activate the French fry factory. Still can't say that. So we're going to park this up in my new shed. Got myself a new shed as well. I did say I wanted to get a shed, and I just spotted this one. It's literally a new mod that's come to the mod hub. And it's like open sheds, and it's got lights and everything. And I thought, ooh, this is pretty good. So we can put this in here. And yeah, we've got lights and everything on here. So if we go and activate them. Oh, that's the wrong button. Yeah, we've got lights inside as well, lights outside. Not bad. Nice and cheap as well. And it's just what I wanted, just an open shed. Pretty good, that is. Well, really, I think that's about it we can do today. It's been a bit of a short one than normal, and it's been just a few little jobs. Time's been very busy, and as I am recording this at the morning, as I'm recording this now, It is nearly 4 o'clock in the morning, so trying to squeeze these in to make sure we've got some episodes to watch. So I do apologise, this one's a little bit shorter, but potatoes are going to take a little while to do. And that's going to take me quite a while in real time. It has actually been quite a while, actually, even though, you know, the episode seems short for you to watch. For me, it's been several hours to record this. So, yeah, I do apologise, this one's a little bit shorter. But we will come back next time, we'll tackle these. And then we'll see if we can do the corn and sunflower. We'll have to move on a little bit. But definitely, we want to see how many of these we're going to get. What do you think we're going to get? We're going to get a nice amount. I can't remember what the factory holds. I don't know if it actually told us what the factory holds. It says it holds 150,000 litres of potatoes. So, I think, yeah, I think we're definitely going to probably have more than that here. Because the potatoes seems that you just get a load of them. Yeah, I think this is going to be pretty good. I think we're going to get a fair amount. Do we use the same field again for potatoes? Probably not. This is because this one was like already done. Some other farm had already put it in, so that's why we got the field. We might look at a better field for potatoes. I'm not sure yet which one. But it depends how quick it goes through the process. The factory might be quite slow. So it might not get through many. I mean, it was 1 sunflower oil, 5 potatoes. So it doesn't sound that quick. So yeah, we're just going to have to see how it goes, really. But for now, though, I think we're going to leave this one here. We'll come back next time and we'll tackle these taties. So thank you so much for watching then. I really do appreciate it. And I will see you in the next one.